This is a really pleasant video for me because I'm going to tell you about my top 10 favorite dividend stocks of all time, ones that I own and recommend, that everyone should consider adding to their portfolios if they can be found at a reasonable price. But first, let me welcome you to the Smart Stocks Academy channel. To be the first to know when a new video like this is released, hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell next to it. Now, let's get to the video as soon as possible. So at number 10, I've got a tie between Duke Energy and Southern Company. One of the things I liked about these was how low the betas were. The lower the beta, the less volatile the company is in comparison to the entire market. Another thing that I like about them is that their dividend yields are greater than the market average. Duke pays 3.40% and Southern pays 3.45%. Both of those dividend yield percentages are low for them since the stock price is greater than it has traditionally been in relation to their dividend distribution. Low yields are associated with high stock prices. Here is an example of Duke's yield history, which shows that it has been steadily decreasing for the past 9 years. These businesses pay out a considerable portion of their profits and dividends, and a long payout history frequently indicates stability and dependability. Duke has increased their dividend for 11 years in a row, whereas Southern has done so for 20 years. What's even more remarkable is that Duke has paid dividends for 96 years in a row. Duke has a payout percentage of roughly 80%. Southern has a staggering payout ratio of 117%. One disadvantage of these firms is that their dividend increases are typically modest, with Duke and Southern's dividend CAGRs in the low 2 to 3% area. Okay, moving on, 3M is my all-time favorite dividend stock. 3M is committed to technology and innovation, having been given over 100,000 patents and receiving thousands of new inventions each year. They sell a variety of great items all over the world, including their well-known post-it notes and, more recently, their 3M masks. It presently pays a 4% dividend yield and boasts a remarkable 65 straight years of dividend increases, as well as a 5.65% 5-year dividend CAGR. With a payout ratio of 59%, it is in good shape. Moving forward, Jpmorgan Chase is my 8th favorite dividend stock. Jpmorgan Chase has the greatest market capitalization of any bank in the world, and its chairman and CEO is a charismatic billionaire Jamie Dimon. It currently yields 3.05% and has increased dividends for 11 years in a row, with a fantastic 15% 5-year dividend CAGR. At 26%, it offers a decent slow payout ratio. Number 7 is PepsiCo. Pepsi has done an excellent job of diversifying its revenue streams beyond beverages to include wonderful snacks like Doritos, Cheetos, and Ruffles. The general trend towards healthier living is a concern for Pepsi, but I believe that some individuals will always prefer less healthy snack options, which Pepsi can try to mitigate by diversifying their product selection. It presently yields 2.49% and boasts a remarkable 50-year streak of dividend increases, as well as a solid 7.39% 5-year dividend CAGR. With a payout ratio of 78%, it is a good bet. Procter Gamble is my 6th favorite dividend stock. One of the threats I see for P&G is if Amazon can keep pushing down prices for its generic competitors. Procter & Gamble's dividend yield is currently 2.19%, with a remarkable 65 years of dividend growth and a modest 5.37% 5-year dividend CAGR. It has a good payout ratio of 61.5%. Realty Income, a triple net lease real estate investment trust, is my 5th favorite dividend stock. REITs typically pay greater yields and, in some cases, pay monthly, such as Realty Income. REITs are a terrific method to get into real estate ownership without having to worry with renters, maintenance, or liquidity difficulties, among other things. There are also special tax consequences that come with REITs, so look into it. I've always admired how Realty Income has weathered the epidemic so effectively. Across their whole portfolio, they collected almost 99% of their contractual rent in July. It presently pays a dividend yield of 4.13% and has increased dividends for 28 years in a row, despite a low 5-year dividend CAGR of 3.67%. Payout ratios and PEs aren't great for our EITs, as most dividend investors know. So, instead, you look at funds from operations or FFO, although I won't go into that in this video. McDonald's is my fourth favorite dividend stock. McDonald's is one of those stocks in which I have faith that it will thrive for centuries to come. It performs admirably in both low and strong markets. They own and lease the land on which the restaurant operates, so it is also a real estate play to some extent. It is one of those brands that I can't get enough of, and I've been a fan of their products since I was a kid. It now pays a dividend yield of 2.17%, has increased dividends for 46 years in a row, and has a high 5-year dividend CAGR of 7.85%. McDonald's has a 55% payout ratio, which is good. Moving on, Johnson & Johnson is my third favorite dividend stock of all time. Johnson & Johnson is the number one company in many dividend investors' portfolios, and they make a variety of goods that my family has used for decades. All of the litigation Johnson & Johnson is involved in is a risk, but they have weathered storms before, so I am optimistic they will keep moving forward. It now pays a dividend yield of 2.33% and has increased dividends for 60 years in a row, with a 5-year dividend CAGR of 5.79%. Johnson & Johnson has a solid payout ratio of 54%. Okay, moving on to my top picks. I really have two stocks that are tied for first place in terms of my favorites, namely Microsoft and Apple. Both companies are incredible, and their shareholders have reaped incredible total returns. If you don't already own them, I would recommend getting it as soon as you discover a price that you like. Microsoft's dividend yield is 0.82%, while Apple's is considerably lower at 0.51%. Their stocks has been on fire, resulting in low yield. Microsoft has had 20 years of straight dividend growth compared to Apple's 9 years, both of which are impressive for a computer company. Microsoft has a fantastic payout ratio of 26.41% and a strong 9.49% 5-year dividend CAGR, whereas Apple has a fantastic payout ratio of 14.57% and a 9.07% 5-year dividend CAGR. They are, in my opinion, long-term essentials. I urge that you keep track of what is going on with your companies and the market, regardless of what stocks you end up buying. And with that, today's video comes to a close. To express your love and support for this video, click the like button below if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below and turning on the notification bell right next to it to be the first to know when a new video is available. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and we hope you enjoyed yourself. We look forward to seeing you again soon.